Like any data, post-acquisition data refinement is critical. And this talk actually looks at how you should be thinking about the data that you're given for glaucoma OCT. So post-acquisition data refinement, first of all, we could consider the retinal nerve fiber layer scans. And I'm just going to talk about two major areas. I'm going to talk about reference errors, either of the circle or the fovea to disc line, or I'm going to talk about demarcation errors, where the code function breaks down. Secondly, for the retinal thickness data, the full thickness retinal maps, I'm going to talk about demarcation problems, again, where the code function breaks down. So let's start with retinal nerve fiber layer analysis. If we think about reference errors, it is absolutely critical that the initial reference points are correct. So if you look at the left hand of the two images, you can see that the circle, the peripapillary green line, is not centered, but also you can see that the fovea to disc line is not actually in the correct place. It's been drawn in at -6.6 degrees, but when the true fovea is shown on the right-hand slide, you can see that it's incorrect. So let's put this into clinical practice. These are two scans collected on consecutive days on one of my patients. So on Wednesday afternoon, you can see the scan, and quite clearly you can see that the peripapillary demarcation line is not centered on the disc. You can then see all the data that is produced, and all the data analysis is occurring on the basis of the demarcation line being in the wrong place. On Thursday morning, the next day, we repeated the scan. The demarcation line is now in the correct place. Disc to fovea line has been subtly changed as well. But here's the important point. On Wednesday afternoon, the scan is reported as being significantly abnormal.
If you enjoyed this lecture so far, please subscribe to http://iop.vision. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as we have putting it together. Thank you.